Today, we'll be putting a sibling rivalry to rest by taking the Shoei GT Air II and the Shoei NXR out on our road test. Sebastian from Champion Helmets here, and we've heard numerous questions about how the GT Air II does when put up against the Shoei NXR. Basically, they're two helmets on slightly different ends of the sport touring spectrum, and while the NXR leans more towards the sport end of the spectrum, the GT Air II leans more towards touring. But not only do they both differ in their focus, but also in their age, since the GT Air II was released in 2018, while the NXR came out in 2014. So they also come 4 years apart. Lastly, the other main difference will be their price, since the GT Air II comes at a recommended retail price of about 500 euros or 545 US dollars, while the NXR comes at 430 euros or 470 US dollars. This means that these helmets will both be competing with the likes of the AGV K6, HJC Alpha 70 Carbon, Shark Spartan GT Carbon, Arai Profile V, and the X-Lite X903 Ultra Carbon. But before we head out on the road, don't forget to check out the rest of our YouTube channel and to subscribe for the latest reviews, road tests, and guides. Before we get the road test in full swing, I'll just quickly remind you how we run our road tests. On the white monitor on the left, we've got our temperature reading for inside the helmet in degrees Celsius. In the middle, we have the noise level in decibels, and on the right, we have a phone showing the day's airspeed in kilometers per hour from an anemometer mounted on the bike. Lastly, on the dash, you can see the day's exterior temperature and our rider's speed. We conducted all our road tests at 130 kilometers per hour or 80 miles per hour on long stretches of highway on the same bike. First, some quick specs for the GT Air II. The shell of the GT Air II is made of Shoei's AIM material, or Advanced Integrated Matrix, which is a fiberglass composite. The helmet comes in 3 outer shell sizes and weighs about 1,480 grams, or 3 pounds 4 ounces, in a size M. The vents can be found in the chin, with one adjustable one there, and one adjustable vent in the brow, and there's a large exhaust out the back of the helmet. Each inlet is adjustable, and the visor of the GT Air II is pinlock prepared with the anti-fog insert in the box, and the helmet includes a drop-down sun visor operated by a slide on the side of the helmet. The liner of the GT Air II is Shoei's 3D Max liner, which is moisture wicking, removable, and has emergency release cheek pads. The helmet's also prepared for the Shoei's Sena SRL Bluetooth comm system, and the helmet fastens with a micro ratchet chin strap, and though it hasn't been rated by Sharp yet, the previous GT Air earned only 3 out of 5 stars during testing, but it is still ECE 2205 certified. If you want to learn more about it though, you can always check out our full reviews on either of these helmets. When we road tested the GT Air II, it was a beautiful sunny day with the airspeed at about 130 kilometers per hour. For ventilation inside the helmet, the GT Air II came up at 27 degrees Celsius or 80 Fahrenheit, while the exterior temperature was around 26 degrees Celsius or 79 Fahrenheit, so that's a difference of plus 1 degree. For noise, the GT Air II came in at about 97 decibels, which, alongside the HJC Alpha 70, is one of the quietest results we've recorded. However, before we go to the final rankings, we'll take a look at how the NXR did out on the road. The Shoei NXR, known as the RF1200 in the US, is one of Shoei's most popular helmets to date and prized for its solid all-around performance, comfort, and lightweight. Like the GT Air II, it's also made of an AIM outer shell and comes in 4 outer shell sizes, and the helmet is also very lightweight at 1,300 grams or 2 pounds 14 ounces, which is nearly 200 grams lighter than the GT Air II. For ventilation, the NXR includes an adjustable chin vent, 2 in the brow, 1 more in the forehead, and there are air outlets out the back in the spoiler. The NXR is also pinlock prepared with the anti-fog pinlock insert in the box, and the liner is again Shoei's 3D liner, which is removable, washable, moisture wicking, and is prepared for an aftermarket comm system. It also comes with emergency release cheek pads. The helmet also fastens with a double D-ring chin strap, and it is ECE 2205 rated, and it even earned 4 out of 5 stars from Sharp. When we road tested the NXR, it was another nice sunny day, with the airspeed ranging from about 120 to 130 kilometers per hour. The helmet's interior temperature was 23 degrees Celsius or 73 Fahrenheit, while the exterior was a degree hotter at 24 degrees Celsius or 75 Fahrenheit, which is excellent for a helmet. For noise, the NXR did wind up on the noisier side with about 103 decibels inside the helmet. Now we finally come to the much-awaited ranking. For material, since both helmets are made of Shoei's AIM material, they both earned 4.5 stars for their great shells. For weight, since the GT Air 2 comes in at 1,480 grams, it earns 4 stars, while the NXR, which is nearly 200 grams lighter, earns 5. Though the RF1200 version of the NXR may be heavier due to different DOT testing standards. For the visor, both helmets earn 4 stars for their Pinlock prepared visors and the included Pinlock. For noise, the GT Air 2, unsurprisingly, does very well, with 5 stars overall, with the NXR only managing to earn 2.5 for its 103 decibel performance, though this is also pretty average. For ventilation, the NXR does make a comeback since the GT Air 2 earned 4 stars for being 1 degree hotter, while the NXR earned 5 for being 1 degree cooler. For comfort, the GT Air 2, with its touring comfort focus, earned 5 stars, while the NXR earned an admirable 4, and this brings both helmets to a total of 4 stars, with the GT Air 2 at 20 euros per star and the NXR at about 19. This means that the NXR has the better value for money in this case, and is better for those who aren't too concerned about noise, while the GT Air 2 is definitely ideal if you're planning on long trips and need those extra comfort features. If you're thinking of going for either of these helmets, then make sure to check championhelmets.com, where we have our lowest price guarantee and plenty of bundle deals, including discounted comm system or a free additional visor. So there you go. Between the NXR and the GT Air 2, we pretty much have a tie. While both helmets scored differently in different categories, they still both earned 4 stars overall and earned a very similar euro per star rating, which just goes to show that they're both great. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm Sebastian from Champion Helmets, and thanks for watching.